Hello and welcome to another episode of our podcast. In this episode, I will be talking about the importance of allowing people to have their moments without making it about yourself, and the strategies for overcoming this tendency and how it can positively impact your relationships. Now, I know a lot of the time we tend to do this unintentionally, and we just want to share a similar experience that happened to us, hoping that it would add to the conversation. But a lot of the times, it just makes us seem narcissistic and selfish and egoistic and does not put forth a good impression. Even though our intentions are not ill and we might just be supporting the other person. But I'm going to show you how to do that in a good and clean way. Now, let's start with the importance of prioritizing other people's moments. First of all, we have to have respect for individual experiences. Understanding this point is very important, so listen carefully. Each person's experiences, thoughts, and emotions are completely unique and valid. By allowing them to have their moments without overshadowing them with your own concerns, you show respect for their individuality and autonomy. Validation of feelings. People often seek validation and understanding when they share their thoughts or emotions. By focusing on their experiences without making it about yourself, you validate their feelings and demonstrate that you value their perspective. Building empathy. Empathy is the cornerstone of healthy relationships. Allowing others to express themselves without interjecting your own experiences helps you develop empathy by fully immersing yourself in their emotions and understanding their point of view. And you might even realize that after all, your experience is totally different from theirs. Who knows? Strengthening connections. When you prioritize someone else's moments, it deepens the connection between you. It shows that you care about their well-being and are willing to support them during both joyful and challenging times. When you let people talk about their experiences without saying anything about yourself and simply just celebrating them or helping them out or supporting them, it really helps them build that connection with you because it makes them feel important. And I think that's a very important part of relationships. Now, some strategies for overcoming these self-centered tendencies. First up is active listening. Practice active listening by giving your full attention to the other person. Focus on understanding their perspective rather than formulating your own response, please. Second, empathetic responses. Respond empathetically by acknowledging the other person's emotions and validating their experiences. Avoid immediately shifting the focus to yourself or offering unsolicited advice. If they didn't ask for it, they don't want it. Third, ask open-ended questions. Encourage the other person to share more about their thoughts and feelings by asking open-ended questions that invite deeper reflection and conversation. It is important that you ask people questions about what they're sharing because it makes them feel that you're interested in the conversation, that you're interested in them, and that you actually care about them. Again, it makes them feel validated and it helps build relationships. Wouldn't you want that too? Set aside your own agenda. This is very important. Encourage and remind yourself that the conversation is about the other person, not you. Resist the urge to relate their experiences back to your own unless they explicitly ask for your input. Sometimes it is just not about you, and it is so important to understand that. Leave your narcissistic self behind and just try to understand the person in front of you. Unless they ask, hey, did you go through something like this before? That's when you talk about your experiences. Other than that, leave that conversation for another day. And finally, practice self-awareness. Reflect on your own tendencies to make conversations about yourself and explore the underlying motivations behind this behavior. Increasing self-awareness can help you consciously choose to prioritize the other person's experiences. Being self-aware is so important because it helps you understand the world around you and the people around you. Put yourself in other people's shoes and relive the moments as if you were hearing what you were saying from the other person's point of view. How would you feel about it? Do you think it's right? I think that's how you practice self-awareness. Now, let me talk about the positive impact that it has on relationships. It gives you enhanced communication. Prioritizing the other person's moments creates a supportive environment where open and honest communication can flourish. This fosters mutual understanding and strengthens the bond between you. Increased trust and intimacy. When you consistently demonstrate empathy and validation, it builds trust and deepens the emotional connection in your relationships. People feel valued, understood, leading to greater intimacy and closeness. Mutual respect. Respecting the other person's need to express themselves without making it about yourself demonstrates your respect for their autonomy and individuality, and it cultivates a culture of mutual respect within the relationships. And finally, conflict resolution. In times of conflict, prioritizing the other person's moments can facilitate constructive resolution. When both parties feel heard and validated, they are more likely to work together to find mutually satisfactory solutions. In conclusion, allowing people to have their moments without making it about yourself is essential for fostering healthy and meaningful relationships. By prioritizing the experiences, thoughts, and emotions of others, you demonstrate empathy, respect, and support, which are fundamental building blocks of strong interpersonal connections. Through active listening, empathetic responses, and self-awareness, you can overcome self-centered tendencies and create space for others to express themselves authentically. This not only validates their feelings, but also deepens the bond between you, leading to increased trust, intimacy, and mutual respect. Ultimately, by embracing the importance of prioritizing others' moments, you cultivate an environment of understanding, compassion, and reciprocity, enriching your relationships and fostering long-lasting connections built on empathy and genuine care. So, let's continue to nurture these qualities in ourselves and in our interactions, creating a world where everyone feels heard, valued, and supported. Till next time, thank you.